This is popular model and social media star Baby Stickley in January of 2025. But if we go back only 1 year ago, we see a totally different guy. No jawline, chubby cheeks, bad hair. In school, he was always bullied for looking overly feminine and for being small. That's when Baby Stickley decided to make a change and stop feeling sorry for himself. To attract more girls, he put his head down for 12 months and did everything in his power to become as physically attractive as possible and documented this on social media. His glow-up went so viral online to the point where people were becoming extremely doubtful. Now, how on earth is this even possible? Stickley went from an average guy, invisible to women, to model-like aesthetics in the span of only 1 year. By doing this, he proved that truly anyone can glow up to their full potential if they implement the right strategies. Because the truth is, this guy only took advantage of 3 simple but highly effective methods in order to go from average to supermodel quickly. Part 1. Muscle hypertrophy and testosterone. The foundation for Stickley's glow-up is his high levels of testosterone and muscular physique. If you want to maximize your attractiveness as a man, the best way of doing so naturally is by fixing your hormones. It is fundamental that you reduce estrogen as much as possible and increase your testosterone levels to the maximum. Testosterone affects the way your body develops, your bone structure, and your overall facial aesthetics, meaning having high amounts of this hormone is crucial to even consider glowing up. Increasing this hormone was necessary for Baby Stickley's transformation because it didn't only affect his body, but changed his whole face completely. Everything else I'm going to show you in this video is pointless and won't work if you are not fixing the root cause of your looks, your hormones. To naturally increase testosterone, you need to fulfill 2 important conditions. If you check all 2, you will guarantee the maximum potential for your testosterone levels. Starting with condition number 1, exercise. By resistance training and lifting heavy, you are stimulating your body to produce more testosterone. All training is simply how your body reacts to external stress, meaning you must train hard and lift heavy to force testosterone production out of your body. By doing this, your hormones have no other choice but to produce more testosterone. What Baby Stickley did was high-intensity lifting 5 times a week because this will stimulate something called a body recomposition. Simply put, it's just the state where your body can lose fat and build muscle at the same time. This body recomposition will literally force out testosterone production out of you, so it is crucial that you work out with high intensity 5 times a week. Fixing your hormones and working out is crucial for step 3, which is the one deciding thing that made Stickley go from ugly to supermodel in months. The second condition is the right diet. Now, this is absolutely crucial to boost your testosterone. If you want to max out your testosterone in order to completely change your bone structure and your overall facial aesthetics to look handsome, just like Stickley did, you need to change what goes in your body. Firstly, you have to cut out processed foods and carbs coming from sources like bread and pasta completely from your diet. Your diet should be composed of 4 main sources, which are red meat, eggs, fruit, and dairy. When Stickley changed his diet, his body and his face literally shape-shifted to a new level. The diet you're going to follow is high in natural protein, high in healthy fats, and low in carbs. To build muscle and activate body recomposition, you need to consume 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. What is important for you to know is that you need to follow this diet for at least 7 weeks to see a noticeable change. Not only will this explode your testosterone without a doubt, but it will also fix your gut health and thus your skin, as well as double your energy and focus throughout the day. Now let's move on to part 2, eye area and hair. Take a look at Stickley now and tell me what you noticed first about him. Chances are, you're probably thinking about his prominent hunter eye look and model-like hair. These 2 characteristics stand out the most in his glow-up and contribute to a lot of improvement in his looks. Your hairstyle is probably garbage right now and is destroying your facial attractiveness. If you want to develop and look more attractive, you must increase your facial harmony by choosing a hairstyle that matches with your face shape. When Stickley did what I will show you right now, his overall look became much more seductive and attractive, since he clearly chose a hairstyle that fits with his facial harmony. What you need to do is measure something called FWHR, which stands for facial width to height ratio, meaning you need to divide the width of your face by the height of your face. According to science, if that value is bigger than 1.75, a longer hairstyle fits you best. If your FWHR is smaller than 1.75, avoid long hairstyles making your head appear longer, and instead stick to something clean and short. Clearly, Stickley has an FWHR bigger than the value of 1.75, which is why he looks a lot more attractive with longer hair. Long hair contains your face better and shifts the focus away from your weak points. The second noticeable improvement in Stickley's appearance are his hunter eyes. All hunter eyes are a set of eyes in men that have an almost invisible upper eyelid exposure. This means that the eyebrows are directly above your eyes, which is a highly desirable trait. If we look at baby Stickley, we can directly notice his set of almond blue eyes, thick eyebrows, but most importantly, hunter eye look, which makes him much more attractive and masculine. The only way to naturally achieve this look is a method used to reduce upper eyelid exposure, meaning to reduce the distance between your eyes and your eyebrows. To do this, Stickley adopted a specific technique for this called the UUDD method. First, you must bring your eyebrows up as hard as you can, then look up as high as you can. Then move your eyebrows down and finish off by also bringing your eyes back down. According to Stickley, this supposedly reduces your upper eyelid exposure, thus giving you a hunter eye look and an irresistibly masculine and therefore attractive appearance. Let's now move on to the most important part of this video. If you're still watching to this point, this is it. This is the one thing, the only possible method that is being gatekept by most looksmaxxers. Not only has this ascended Stickley from ugly to supermodel, but this secret has worked for countless others. Without further ado, let's move on to part 3, thumb pulling. You see, if you look at Stickley closely, it's not just his hair and his hunter eyes, not to mention his beard, that helped him look better. You'll notice that his overall bone structure has completely developed itself to look more masculine. His prominent jawline and sharp bone structure is the one thing that got him to where he is now. Because of it, his facial harmony improves and his overall face looks sharper. You can do all the looksmaxxing you want, but if you still have a chubby baby face, you're missing out on your maximum potential. Even if you follow step 1 and lose body fat, your bone structure is the one thing preventing you from looking attractive. So what you need to do is develop your bone structure. This is where techniques like mewing come in play, which has been spread a bunch in the men's glow-up niche. However, mewing only works to a certain extent. After reaching a certain age, your tongue cannot provide enough pressure on your bones for them to actually change. The best method that almost guarantees forward maxillary and mandibular growth and overall improvement of your jawline and bone structure is thumb pulling combined with chin tucking. By doing this technique, you are applying 25 times as much force on your front palate than you would by mewing. By applying force on this palate, you are almost forcing your malleable maxilla bone to develop forwards. If that maxilla develops upwards and forwards, the rest of your face will as well, leading to insane gains in attractiveness due to forward jaw growth. The correct technique is as follows. Rest your entire body on a wall and roll your shoulders back. Place your thumbs on the front palate and apply force upwards and forwards, while at the same time tucking your chin to your neck. Hold this for 30 seconds to a minute and do 3 sets of this every night before you sleep. What you need to understand is that Stickley's glow-up was influenced because he implemented all of these steps together. For example, thumb pulling won't work if you don't max out your hormones from step 1. The biggest takeaway here is that baby Stickley has proven that truly anyone can really glow up if they genuinely put their head down and lock in.